Victory, and welcome to the Bonfire. In this meditation session, we're going to use a visualization tool to help us work with any sort of energy that maybe we've been carrying or that's been weighing on us. And in today's session, we're going to also meditate a little bit on the word purpose. For many of us, maybe we're used to hearing that word, and possibly what comes to mind is this thing that's outside of us that we have to find. And once we find it, it will produce a sense of peace and happiness within us, as if once we have it, we can then carry out and carry on the rest of our life with that sense of purpose, with a sense of direction. But purpose itself is a feeling, and like all feelings, they emanate from within us. That is their origin, it's where they come from, it's where they live. So in order for us to find our purpose, we must first go within. So with that in mind, we can start the session by slowing ourselves down and taking some nice, big, deep breaths down into our belly. Seeing if that word, purpose, maybe even starts to affect the way we breathe. And on the next exhale, we can gently close our eyes. Allowing our breath to return to normal. Simply being aware of it, being aware of the contact between the seat beneath us and our feet on the floor. Being aware of our breath as we also become aware of our surroundings. Allowing and accepting any smells or sounds, and letting them go the same way we let go of our breath. Anytime thoughts cross our path, we allow them to take notice and return our attention to our breath. It's much the same way as if a car were passing by. We don't try to run out into the street, stop the car, or get into it. We simply observe it pass by, acknowledge it, and let it go, coming back to our breath. In the distance, wherever you are, wherever you find yourself. Maybe you can visualize that violet flame, that bonfire, and start walking towards it. And as you walk towards it, you connect a little deeper to your breath. Seeing if when you breathe, you can also bring a little awareness to any internal buzzing or vibration, however light it may be. Getting closer and closer. And waiting for you by the fire is a nice, comfortable chair. Special for you. Take a seat with a nice exhale. Watching the fire dance, seeing if any smells are noticed, seeing if you don't feel anything already in terms of vibration and relaxation. And now, when I say the word karma, allowing any energy in your body to surface, however it appears in your mind is correct, is enough, and seeing that energy, visualizing it go into the fire. Whenever I say the word negativity, worry, anxiety, a nice deep breath, allowing the energy to surface and pour into the fire. And the violet flame easily consumes it, perhaps glowing brighter. A strong, warm, roaring flame. Any energy behind the word obstacle or tension, breathing into our body, and inviting this energy to leave us and pour into the fire. It is our strength that allows this. Feeling what there is to be felt and simply breathing with it. this is enough. This is the act of processing. Breathe deeply. Any spots of tension, stiffness in the body can be thought of maybe as hardened earth, dirt that's become compacted. And with each breath, it's as though the air we breathe becomes water in our body that softens this earth, reaches deeply into it, and it allows us to relax. As we invite this stuck and stagnant energy to now leave our body and pour into the fire as well. When I say the word forgiveness, allowing any people, any emotions, any sensations that come to body and mind to maybe stand in front of us on the other side of that fire. Feeling the energy of forgiveness wrap itself around them, around us, filling our body. If you don't feel anything, know in your heart that you're doing this right, that there is no wrong way to do this. Simply allowing. So all the energy pours into that violet flame, into the fire. And now, the subject at hand, purpose. When I say the word purpose, anything or anyone that comes to mind, any sensation or emotion that is felt in the body, allow it. Give it permission. Invite it into your space, into your mind. And if you were to breathe with this energy, with this sense of purpose, how would you breathe? If you were to move, being filled by and with this energy of purpose, how would you move? If you were to simply sit with a sense of purpose, how would you sit? How would your posture be affected? So if anything comes to mind, that prevents you from living out your purpose, no matter what you're doing, no matter where you are, even if you're simply being in the moment, anything that prevents you from embodying that sense of purpose, allow it to pour into the fire as well, being cleared of any blocks, knowing that your purpose comes from within you. There is no great goal or person outside of you that gives you permission to live with purpose. You can simply live with it, and in doing so, you are knowingly or unknowingly, consciously or subconsciously, gravitating toward your life's purpose. Feeling that emotion and sensation within you, so that when you do something that is in line with your purpose, it's like a gentle or obvious reminder. It's like your body and subconscious mind recognize it and attune to it. Breathing and being with that sense of purpose. Allowing and trusting that any memories that come to mind, any thoughts or images, or maybe hints, clues, puzzle pieces that guide and direct us toward our present, toward our purpose. Connecting with your breath, connecting with the internal vibration that you feel, however subtle, however obvious. And now, whenever I say the word trauma, any energy, any tension, any emotion pours into the fire, and we breathe deep and let it go. Not getting stuck on any thoughts or images. Breathing in, and as we exhale, allow them to pour into the fire. You are in control. If anything tries to move toward you, you can freeze time. You can reverse time. feeling what there is to be felt, and allowing it to go into the fire to be transmuted. If there are any messages that come to mind, any words, allow them. Feel the energy behind them, any emotion, whatever there is to be felt. Thanking yourself for taking this time out of your day to look after yourself, your mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. Inviting a little gratitude into your body, into your mind. Returning to your breath. As you do, when any emotion or sensation becomes overwhelming, acknowledging it and coming back to your breath. Staying in our chair for as long as we need to, allowing anything to come out, to come up, and pour into the fire. As we lightly, gently set the intention for this state of being that we currently find ourselves in, of peace, calm, of letting go, to carry into the rest of our day, to be aware of when we feel that sense of purpose, and take a little extra note. Maybe a half a second more of appreciation as our chair starts to move away from the fire, slowly and gently. Staying with our breath as we come back into our body. Feel the contact between that which supports our body. Acknowledging, noticing any sounds or smells. Breathing deep and controlled. Noticing and acknowledging around the top of our head. Down to our brow. Down to our throat. Down to our chest. Down to the diaphragm. Down just below the belly button, maybe 2 or 3 inches. Down to the muscles and bones, and space between your legs. Feeling the contact between the seat beneath you, the floor beneath your feet. You're now safely back in your body, present and lightly aware. as you gently open your eyes. Allow this to be a transitionary space and time, not just in your life, but in this moment, between carrying that sense of peace from meditation into whatever you do next. Remembering our word for today, purpose, and maybe even experimenting with it. What is it like to watch TV with a sense of purpose, to eat or cook with a sense of purpose, to simply breathe and be with a sense of purpose? Knowing that whatever you're doing, however you're being or feeling, is enough. And you don't have to look outside of yourself. No external need for validation to feel like you are already living with a sense of purpose. Thank you, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Peace.